Sam, you're not going to believe what I found. It's about the BP experiments. According to official records, supposedly with the primary objective of developing any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communication. But it turns out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of knots. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west, making sacrifice after sacrifice. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear. Also, America could be whole again. The chiral network is our greatest creation. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, I'll be in...
Damn rain won't quit. Hold on. It's toppled over. Keep it together.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating. All clear. Welcome.
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. By the way, it seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the... But he did so complete. This is pure speculation. But I think when Cliff found out about... And after he failed, the BB... In which case, he would have every reason to bear it. But just because President Stranding... No, I think he redirected towards you and Amelie and anyone... And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Strand. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the... There's no time to lose. You have to save her. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel. There must be more to their relationship. Got a moment, Sam? So there's no way he could have made the jump. Well, I looked. The network should have contained his entire life prior to his name, his pet. There's no tell, which led me to... What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have... And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain what... But even if that were the case, how the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie?
Sam, Hardman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit somehow with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce. Should this process continue, there is a risk bringing about a death stranding. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear. They do not and have but what if there were another class of beach? One that exists on a higher plane that was... And what if the beach in question... Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe he's to exploit its power over every... and trigger the... It's the only rational explanation, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hardman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network and... That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll final... You've got to make the jump to get in and get her back.
Be there for you. And your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. Father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry.
hand it over.
Shoot him, John.